Most places in Austria are worth visiting, whether for their fascinating history or stunning beauty, but few stand out above the rest. Numerous great Habsburg palaces in Vienna and Salzburg, as well as the Benedictine Abbey in Melk, are among the best destinations to see and require at least one full day to thoroughly explore. Old city districts with gorgeous Baroque facades and historical sites can keep visitors busy for days with many photo opportunities, as well as shopping and dining. Austria has various locations that are rich in cultural attractions and outdoor recreation outside of the larger cities. Austria's alpine slopes offer challenging ski tracks for visitors in the winter, and summer visitors can even find a mountain lake that has a Mediterranean-like atmosphere. Visitors can take in the picturesque pastoral scenery filled with historic farmhouses at any time of year. With our video of Austria's top tourist destinations, you can plan your travel schedule around this lovely nation. Number 1. Vienna, the capital of Austria and one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe, owes much of its allure and fascinating past to its magnificent setting on the banks of the Danube River. It served as the key crossing point between West and East Europe for many years, serving as the natural center of the once vast Habsburg Empire. Today, it is still Austria's most significant commercial and cultural center. With its numerous excellent historical touring options, legendary art collections, sparkling palaces, and unique musical history, Vienna continues to draw over 17 million tourists annually. In Vienna's wonderful museums, outstanding music halls, and one of the world's greatest opera houses, this appreciation of the country's rich culture is still extremely noticeable. 2. Salzburg. One of Europe's most stunning cities is Salzburg. It is situated in northwest Austria and is well known to tourists for both its stunning mountain location and its maintained ancient buildings. This charming city extends along the Salzach River's both banks as it flows out of the Salzburg Alps and into a lower region dominated by the 1,853-meter Untersberg. Its charming Old Town Quarter is a must-see. It is a small community with intriguing arcaded courtyards and winding medieval streets. The expansive squares of the neighborhood between the Neuter and Neugebauer districts are similarly spacious. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was born in Salzburg, which gives it a distinctive place in the musical world. The museum in his family's home, numerous festivals that feature his work, and even the tunes that play on the city's iconic glockenspiel every day are all examples of the city's rich musical tradition. Tourists particularly like visiting Salzburg attractions that served as filming locations for The Sound of Music. 3. Graz. The second largest city in Austria, Graz is situated on the River Muar and has long been a well-liked tourist destination. Highlights include touring the city's numerous historical structures, especially the Old Town with its abundance of Baroque facades. The Schlossberg, a huge hill that rises behind the charming town, is another major attraction. Despite the fact that excavations show the region was occupied as early as AD 800, the city wasn't first recorded until 1128, when it came under the control of the Habsburg. It quickly gained prominence as a hub for trade and business. Italian architectural styles were a major influence on many of the still-standing structures, notably Schloss Egenberg. Due to its plethora of historically significant structures, Graz is currently a prominent cultural hub and was included on the UNESCO World Heritage Sites list in 1999. Additionally, a small museum honoring the life and career of Hollywood legend Arnold Schwarzenegger is located in Graz. 4. WACHAU Valley. The tranquil and breathtaking WACHAU Valley, which runs between Melk and Krems along the Danube River, is full of little medieval towns and undiscovered gems. This was a popular location for monasteries during the Renaissance, having more than 30 at one time, due to its relative solitude and gorgeous natural surroundings. Rich and royal families picked this region for their summer retreats for the same reasons. Schloss SALZBURG, a spectacular Romanesque Renaissance palace with a Gothic chapel and gorgeous grounds, is just 5 kilometers from Melk. The town of Duenstein, regarded as one of Austria's most scenic towns, should also be visited by tourists. From its cliff-top perch above the river, the ruins of the medieval Eckstein Castle offer breathtaking views. From here, you can also overlook the town where the renowned Paleolithic Venus of Willendorf was discovered. 5. Melk Abbey. For its architecture as well as its contents, Melk Abbey is regarded as one of the best monasteries in all of Europe. The structure is a huge palace, one with many courtyards and a magnificent Baroque church. The Abbey church has a painted ceiling, a high altar with a nicely carved pulpit, and numerous other ornaments. The terrace, which faces the WACHAU Valley below and is a great site for taking pictures of the town below, will draw visitors outside. The library in the monastery is quite amazing. It has a main hall with 16,000 books and a dozen other rooms with another 100,000 books. The main library hall, which has ceiling frescoes by Paul Trager and a spiral staircase leading to the additional chambers, is accessible to the general public. Umberto Eco found inspiration in this breathtaking location while penning the name of the rose. 6. HALLSTÄTTER See. The Salzkammergut region of Austria is home to the picturesque mountain lake known as the HALLSTÄTTER See. The edge of this placid glacial lake, which is 8.5 kilometers long and barely 2 kilometers broad at its widest point, is sprinkled with picture-perfect towns. Visitors can simply rent a rowboat or pedal boat to explore and take in the breathtaking mountain scenery, and a no-motor policy guarantees that everyone's time on the lake is tranquil. Just over an hour from Salzburg is Hallstatt, one of the lake's most picturesque villages. The town center Marktplatz is a nice area to have a bite to eat and take pictures of the historic residences. The town got its name from a local salt mine. Adjacent attraction on Salzburg's Salt Mountain, Hallstatt Salt World is accessible by cable car or funicular for tourists. You can tour the historic defenses at Rudelsturm, see the 7,000-year-old mine, and scale the skywalk viewing platform here. 7. Linz, the capital of Lower Austria, is situated on both banks of the Danube River, with the majority of its old town attractions concentrated on the southern banks. Linz-Kass, the center of the historic district, is home to charming Baroque structures, as well as numerous upscale shops and art galleries. Hauptplatz, a lovely market plaza and pedestrian zone, situated in the city's center. Linz Schloss or Linz Castle, a stronghold that was initially constructed in the 9th century and has been enlarged and modified throughout the millennia, is perched on a hill next to the old town. Today, it houses a fantastic history museum called the Schloss Museum, which features displays of Roman and prehistoric relics, medieval weapons and armor, and a wide range of artwork. Tourists can find lovely botanic gardens around the city center that have alpine native flowers, a rose garden that is enclosed, a cactus house, and exotic plants in a tropic house. 8. ACHENSEE. One of Austria's top lakes is ACHENSEE. Its enormous size, over 6.7 square kilometers with a maximum depth of 133 meters, has earned it the moniker Sea of Tyrol. The lake can be explored most effectively from the towns of Morach and Porto, both of which have a wide selection of accommodations. This lake is popular with swimmers who don't mind chilly water because the water is so crystal clear and perfect for scuba diving. Thanks to thermal breezes, kite surfers and windsurfers will also find great conditions, and vacationers may easily obtain boat rentals for a relaxing day on the sea. With hiking, riding, and mountain biking in the summer, and lots of skiing in the winter, the nearby mountains and valleys are also beautiful places to explore. 9. Lake WÖRTHERSEE. the largest lake in the area and one of the warmest alpine lakes. Lake WÖRTHERSEE, also known as Lake Worth, is situated in the Carinthia province. The crystal-clear glacial water can reach temperatures of over 80 degrees Fahrenheit during the hottest months, and in the winter, it is transformed into a sizable ice skating rink. It is a well-liked location for swimming and boating, and during the summer, with its waterside eateries and relaxed ambience, it nearly has a Mediterranean feel. Surrounded by mountains on all sides, visitors have even more recreational options. There are many hiking trails of various difficulty, as well as bike paths that are a great way to explore the shoreline and small lakeside communities. There are also several fitness courses, including the facilities used by the annual Karten Ironman Austria. The provincial capital of Klagenfurt sits on the eastern end of the lake and is an excellent place to start your visit. 10. Tyrol Province. The majority of Tyrol Province, which follows the course of the river in through the valley, takes up the comparatively small western portion of Austria. The province shares borders with Switzerland to the northeast, Germany to the north, and Italy to the south. Innsbruck, the nation's capital, is a hub of historical, natural, and cultural attractions, as well as a practical spot to stay while touring the Tyrol region. It is situated in this valley at the base of the Norrkate mountain range. Some of Austria's most well-known ski resorts and alpine wonders like the Stubai Glacier, where visitors may explore tunnels and caves within the old ice, are located in the area around Innsbruck. The Patrickhofen ski area near Innsbruck, which has twice hosted the Olympic Winter Games, has a variety of winter sports facilities. The blue-green glacial waters of the nearby lakes, Lake Nutters and Lake Lunds, conveniently accessible to Innsbruck, are perfect for swimming in the summer. Atop alpine pathways like the Silbenweg Trail on Patrickhofen, riding and hiking are quite popular activities. In the nearby village of Egels, there is a climbing gym where rock climbers can safely practice.